as you can see, I'm on my ball. This is my exercise ball. It's nice and big because I'm nice and tall. Ah, it rhymed. I didn't even try to do that. Anyway, I'm sitting on this ball because I think I told you in the last video that my left hip really hurts. It always hurt since I started the video, since a lot of months before that, for 3 years now it pretty much hurt, and it's been hurting much more. Like, it's really hard for me to sit and concentrate. Every time I sit down, it's painful. So you can see here that when I sit down on this ball, my hip, I'll show you my legs a little bit, my legs aren't in a 90-degree angle, my legs and my body. So this angle makes it much easier for me. And also my knees aren't in you can see here, my knees aren't in a 90-degree angle, it's a wider angle. So that's easier for me. And, I could have stayed in that position because I wanted to show you some exercises that I do with this ball, which is what had my stomach muscles pulled last week. It was because I was doing this. You know, like this, and I use my stomach to lift myself, and my hip, my thighs and my hips. So it also lubricates or makes the joint here a lot smoother, and it exercises my thighs and a lot of my stomach. So that's one thing I do. And when you want to stretch your stomach, I do this. Oh, that's really nice. It pulls all your muscles here. Helps you crack your back sometimes. And another thing I wanted to show you, is this. And what I do here, is I have my stomach pulled in, and I lift myself like this. Like so. It's a very small movement, but it works my stomach, my back, my shoulders, and it's very good. So that's what I do on my little exercise ball. I've noticed that since my really bad pain in the hip, my left hip started about 2 weeks ago, that I've been, I sit here on my couch where you see me most of the time, and I lie down there, but I do tend to walk a lot and get up and move a lot, because sometimes it's less painful to walk than lie down even, but sit down definitely. Which is why I told you last week I was standing down in my creativity class. Standing up in my creativity class. So yeah, it's really hard for me to be in class right now. Which brings me to, as many of you know, my last week in school. You can see that I move on the ball, because if you move, then your joints get less stiff. Like morning stiffness, it's because you rest and your muscles don't move most of the night, then everything is very stiff. Your hands, your legs, your back, everything. Anyway, so this is my last week of school, and I'm very excited. I really wanted to go past quickly. And on Wednesday, we have my last presentation in my seminar that we're going to work on really hard this week. And we have the last presentation of our project, which my group mates my other partners in the group are doing. Tomer has his final test on June 16th, on Wednesday. So a lot of things are going to end that day, and I'm really excited. And then I only have 2 more tests and 1 paper to submit. The 1 paper I did in the creativity class, I got a good grade for, so I'm happy. And so that's that about school. I'm really excited, and thank you everyone for wishing me a good week. Which brings me to my last topic for today, which is Facebook. A few of you, I totally understand how you find joy or have fun, playing all the different games with the different applications on Facebook. But since I have very bad pain in my hand, I have to decide to be very strict with myself regarding what I use my hands for. So everything is calculated, as you know. So I don't use any Facebook applications like any of the games, Farmville, whatever, any of the create your own gift. I do block when someone invites me. I block the application and I hide in the news feed because I just have I don't have enough energy to put into that. So I'm sorry everyone that suggested something or invited me to something and I ignored you or blocked the application. It's nothing personal. It's just because I don't have the energy for it. So you can see that today you also have a different background. This is our TV and I'm watching Extreme Makeover Home Edition because that's what's playing in the middle of the day. So that's that. I'm happy you joined me and I hope you have a pain-free week for everyone. For Tammy is in the hospital. I'm thinking of you and all my wonderful friends on Facebook. I love you guys and I hope you come and see me next time. Bye.
To save me, come on.